Hello everyone and welcome back to our Python programming language course, and this is our lesson number 2, and today we are going to start playing around with the code. So in order to start all this beautiful process we need to open an editor, as I said previously. So let's go to our browser Google Chrome. Let's open it and let's type REPL IT Python and let's click enter. The very first link that pops up says Python Online Compiler and Interpreter. Let's open this. And REPL.it is a very special website that gives us opportunity to use it as IDE, as an editor, as an integrated development environment. What does it mean? It means we can just go here, choose any language that we want to practice, for example Python. On the left hand side we can write different commands in that language, click run, and on the right hand side we can see the result of our code. It's very useful for learning and creating our first apps. If you want to have the full experience, the full access for all the features of this website, you need to sign up and log in every time you come to this place. But for the sake of this lesson, I will just not sign up. I will just jump straight to the environment and start coding. So, the very first function that we will learn today is a print function. So what does it do? It just prints, outputs, or displays the specified messages to the screen. The message can be a string, which is a professional word to describe just a text. It can be a number, and it can be a variable value. If you don't understand what is a variable value, don't worry, we will cover it in our next lessons. So, how to use this print function? So we need to call the print function by typing print and brackets, and then we need to pass a string literal, which is a text directly in between the quotes inside the brackets. So you just call the function print your message, for example my name is Maxat, which is my name, in between single or double quotes inside the brackets. If you started using double quotes, for example, please finish your string literal with double quotes. If you started single quotes, consistently finish with single quotes. Alright, let's go to our editor and play around. The first function is here. Let's just write the second instruction. We call our function, we open the brackets, we open and close the quotes, and we write our string literal, our message. Alright, my name is Maxat. Click run and we see the result. It just displays what we asked our print function to display. Well done, print function. Alright, let's have a look. We have another task. Let's output I have 3 apples and 2 lemons message. Okay, let's just clean everything here and just type from the scratch. I have 3 apples and 2 lemons. I click on run and I see that it prints this message. Now pay attention that inside this message we have different data types. We use strings, which is again a professional word to describe a text, and then we also have numbers here. So this is different data types, and sometimes it's very useful to separate them to emphasize this difference. How to do it? We again call the function print, open our brackets, open the quotes and type I have. This is our string. Now I want to separate the string with the number. I just put comma and then my number separately without quotes. This is how I emphasize the difference between a string and a number. Number is without quotes. Alright, just remember this. And then apple is again a string, that's why I type it inside the quotes. Then again, comma, 2 is just a number, so we said that we don't put numbers inside quotes. And lemons is again a string. So let's check, click our run button, and we see that the result is the same. So, but why do we want to separate these different data types? For example, to make it calculate some stuff. If I want to, for example, calculate this instruction, 3 plus 5. I don't want it to be I have 3 apples. I want it to be I have 3 plus 5 apples. I click on run and I see the result. It says I have 8 apples. So it's just calculated this instruction here. So this is why it is very useful to separate, right? So there are other interesting moments when we're learning Python print function. The backslash character, it is called an escape special character. When you use backslash and T, for example, you can create 4 spaces between your characters, between your texts, between your strings, words, etc. If you use backslash, which is escape character, and N, this will create a new line, which means it will put everything after this escape character N to the next line. So let's play around and see. For example, let's again delete everything, call our function print, open close brackets, open close quotes, and say hello world. So let's say I want the word world to be on the next line. I just use backslash N. N stands for new line, and I click on run and I see that these words are now on different lines because I achieved it by using this special character N. If I want, for example, the same message, I just copied it, but instead of putting each word on a different line, I just want to have big space between them, like 4 space characters. I will just use backslash T, which stands for tab. Tab again equals to 4 spaces, and I click run, and we see that we have these spaces in between these 2 words. Why do we want to use such special characters in our strings, for example? Because we want to make our code look more clean and more formatted. Okay, so only for those purposes we use these special characters. Alright, so this is about special characters, and by the end of this lesson I hope you understand what is a computer program. You can give me some different examples of programming languages. You can talk about the advantages of Python programming language. You know the main purpose of function print, and you also can use backslash character, special character like special character N, special character T, and you understand that we use them to format, to clean our code. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm going to record more lessons about these topics and you're going to learn a lot. Thank you very much. See you on the next lesson. Bye bye.